Hey, how's it going? Whew, gosh, is it warm? Really warm in the movie room. Hey, welcome to Creature Carnage. This is going to be a recommendations video. I'm just going to quickly run through some what I think are worthy creature features, worthy of your time. I'm sure a lot of you will have seen a lot of them, but it's always cool to make these videos and watch them because it reminds us again of films we may have seen that we could go and revisit. So I picked out 12 creature features, with crazy monsters and all kinds of creatures. There will be a couple of familiar titles in there. There might even be a couple of ones you've never heard of. It won't be an overly long video, just going to talk about the creature features, a little bit about them. I'm going to start with one of my kind of like low-key favourites, and that is this one, and that is Ticks. Lots of fun, really goofy. It's a 90s one, early 90s one. I believe it's like 93, maybe 94. Yeah, got a couple of familiar faces in there too. It stars Seth Green, who was in the original It miniseries, and it has the actor who plays the character Colton in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Bel-Air is featured in this. Great special effects. It's basically about mutated ticks. These youngsters who are like, what do you call them? They're doing some like rehabilitation. Basically go to a retreat with their with the guys looking out for them, the guardians. They go with them, the carers or what have you. The youngsters are at the retreat, and yeah, they uncover some pretty mean drug dealing guys who are basically cooking up some substances. The ticks become contaminated, and yeah, all hell breaks loose. Crazy special effects. I mean, you've got that crazy stuff there. That's basically what the ticks look like. That's kind of like a drawn picture of them. But yeah, it's a goofy film, pretty like more on the low budget end of things, whilst not exactly being shoestring, I would say. I don't know that for a fact. I just assume it's not like a shoestring budget movie, but pretty low budget. Sort of run-of-the-mill acting, but serviceable and suited to this kind of low budget kind of like creature feature. Yeah, lots of fun. Good 90s one. I discovered this a few years ago when Vinegar Syndrome released it. We've had a nice release in the UK as well. You can buy this one on a UK edition for about £15. I've seen it going for, well, £14.99. That's Ticks anyway. Really good. Another one just had a 4K release from Scream Factory. I'm yet to upgrade. Whether I will, I'm not too sure, but I thought I'd pick out Humanoids from the Deep. Now, this one is from 1980, so it's a fairly old one, but it's lots of fun. You've got these guys, the big humanoid creatures coming out of the ocean, and they want to mingle and impregnate human women, yes, to conceive with and carry their offspring. So you got that, you're up against that. There's a crazy scene towards the end at the like the fair or the carnival, where the humanoid creatures are killing people, and some of them are trying to fight back. But yeah, really good creature feature, really solid. I haven't watched it for a while. I need to go through this one again, but if you look a little bit close there, that's kind of what they look like. Yeah, quite scary stuff, but really fun movie. It's only 80 minutes long as well, so it doesn't outstay its welcome. But Humanoids from the Deep, another great creature feature. Slightly off of the horror for a moment, I thought I'd pick this one out. This is the 88 Films release, and that's Evolution, or Evolution, depending how you want to pronounce it. Great sort of like action movie, kind of a family film. It's only a PG. It is from, if I can just find it, I think it's like 2001. It's a DreamWorks picture. You've got a few familiar actors in there who actually stars in it. I think Julianne Moore's in it. Sean William Scott. David Duchovny from X-Files, or Duchovny, and a couple of others. But yeah, really pretty good. Like, I enjoyed watching this last year when it got this release, and yeah, it's solid. Watched it as a kid. It's been a while. It's got all these kind of like alien creatures basically that have bred, and they're mutating into all kinds of shapes and sizes. They're let loose, they're running rampant in the city and in the local area, and it's up to the team of scientists to stop them and basically curb their plans for world domination. But they keep breeding, and there's all different sizes and shapes and different breeds of them, and it's pretty good. Like there's one particular funny one on the back. That one comes out of an cupboard in a sort of like middle-aged woman's house and scares her to death. Well, she doesn't actually die, but she gets pretty scared from it, although it's really slow and sloth-like. But Evolution, it's a fun one. Thought I'd go with this one as well. It's a good one. Got the Eureka release. I think there might be a 4K of this as well, or one's coming, and that's Prophecy. It's basically about a giant mutated bear. This team sent into the local wilderness, trying to track it down. You've got this thing to contend with, big mutated bear causing havoc. I mean, what's there not to love? But yeah, Prophecy, it's pretty good as well. I think this is a late 70s, yeah, 1979, that one. I try and run through them a little bit quicker because I did want to make this a bit of a sort of quick fire video. But of course, another one that's had a 4K recently, that's Night of the Creeps. Loads of fun. It's about these creatures that basically infiltrate the human organism and basically control the humans that is hosting them. And you've got basically who is in it? Tom Atkins, who's got some funny lines in there. There's one particularly memorable line as well that's always on the trailer. But yeah, he's basically trying to fight back with those two. A lot of their friends they're already hosting the creeps, per se, if you will. It's set on like a college campus as well. Yeah, good film, good solid effects. Doesn't overstay its welcome at 90 minutes. It's a lot of fun, pure 80s cheese. I really like it. It's from 1986. We have a Stephen King adaptation here, and I know a lot of people don't like this one. I think it's pretty cool. I've actually only seen it the once, but I must say it is a fun one, in my opinion. This one is an early 90s one, 1992. It actually has a cameo from Stephen King in it. I think he plays the like the cemetery groundskeeper. And that is Sleepwalkers. It's got an early performance from Ron Perlman in it too, as far as I can remember. I'm pretty sure he's in it. If I can just find the cast on the back. I'm pretty damn sure he's in it. It doesn't say. It's directed by Mick Garris as well. He did the Shining TV miniseries, and he also was the mind predominantly behind the series, the 2-season series Masters of Horror. That's Mick Garris. He's the director. He's a fair director. He's done a few Stephen King adaptations. This one's fun. It's basically about these cat creatures, you know, half human, half cat. Don't want to give too much away, but Sleepwalkers, a lot of fun. You just swap that over because I picked the wrong one. I picked the sequel instead of the original. Just one there. So that is Killer Crocodile. This is really good. Good crocodile movie. I was going to put Lake Placid in the video, but I thought that'd be too obvious. But there is also Lake Placid, which is a bit more of a modern one. This one's from the 80s. I've swapped the slip round, so I know it's an 80s one. Doesn't exactly say the date here, but yeah. Killer Crocodile, lots of fun. Basically, there's this huge crocodile. You got this team of sort of like animal scientists or what have you. You know, they're kind of trying to figure out, you know, what's going on with all these crocodile attacks. Just a bunch of crocodile carnage. Pretty damn good. One that's a particular highlight in this video is the Kindred, and this is the Synapse release. This is a great one. It's another one that requires a rewatch, but it's basically about this creature that is cultivated by scientists in a sort of jar, and then it all hell breaks loose when it is released, or basically releases itself. And basically, yeah, typical creature feature fashion. It's causing havoc, causing carnage. Please stay away from the little doggies if you don't mind big creature. You'll see if that happens or not. But yeah, really good, great special effects. Looks really like gooey and squelchy. There's a little look at it in the kind of like container there. But the Kindred, really good stuff. I do recommend this one. This is a region-free release as well. It's Synapse, but it is region-free. I didn't manage to get the big steel book with the slip. I didn't bother with that, but I'm really happy with this edition. And I love the Kindred. I thought it was a great creature feature. Now, it's not exactly reinventing the wheel, but it's a lot of fun. I'll read you a bit of the synopsis. So we have Academy Award-winning screen legends Rob Steiger and Kim Hunter star in the Kindred, a chilling tale of genetic experiment gone wrong, very wrong. Dr. Amanda Hollins, a molecular scientist who calls on her son John to eliminate all evidence of her genetic experiments, most specifically her acquaintance of Hollins, who is familiar with her experiments, wants to continue her studies no matter the cost. John heads to his isolated childhood home with a group of friends to uncover his mother's research and destroy it all. There's something else in the house, however, something watching and waiting, a tentacled creature born from the desire to alter human evolution. It's evil, it's mad, it's ready to kill. One of the best creature features of the 1980s, utilising all practical special effects, so it's all practical, it says so on the back as well. I thought that. The Kindred also stars Amanda Pays from Some Things as well, that's what it says. But yeah, it's a 4K remaster of the unrated version. This is a really good edition. If you're going to get the Kindred, I do recommend it. It does cost about 20 or so, this edition, but I do recommend, if you want to see the Kindred, pick up this region-free Synapse. Really good. Yeah, basically about this scientist lady. She's been doing research and experimenting, like it says on the back. Her son goes to the house with his friends to destroy the research, but what happens is they end up keeping the creature alive somewhat, and the creature basically gets released, and it just causes a bunch of chaos, which tends to be the theme in these creature features. But I love them, like great special effects and stuff. Not opened the 4K yet. I did have the Blu-ray, the multi-pack with a lot of the films in, but I thought I'd get the 4K. I've not watched it on 4K yet. I've seen Tremors 2 on 4K, and that's Tremors. Great movie. Stars Kevin Bacon in the main as the main sort of like protagonist, with I forget the Fred Ward playing the other guy. It's basically set out in the desert, in this desert community. You've got the graboids. Is it the graboids? I'm pretty sure it's graboids. I'm trying to see if I can just like make sure I'm saying the right things, because I do these videos off the cuff sometimes without preparation, and I'll be very honest, I didn't prepare for this creature feature one. I just wanted to do it. So you got the graboids. They're pictured on the front. They're underground. They come out, attack. They're huge. They're big. They're mean. They're nasty. They're rabid. They're creatures, the graboids, and it's up to Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward's character to stop them and basically put an end to it with the help of some of their friends. Love the desert location. It's a lot of fun. This one's a 15 certificate. I thought it was a 12. It's quite mild. Like, it's not full of like, you know, grotesque gore or ultra violence or anything, or splatter really, but it's a lot of fun, and there is a bit of violence in there, and it's very funny. It's a very easy watch. Tremors, absolute creature feature classic. Now, one of the best here, just a quick mention, I had to pop it in. I didn't even get my 4K for this video. I thought I'd show the Blu-ray because I still have the Arrow video, and that's The Thing. John Carpenter's reimagining of The Thing from 1982. Special effects goodness, set in Antarctica at an facility. These guys, basically the alien lands in the snow. It infiltrates and imitates human organisms, goes inside humans and basically mutates them and, you know, deforms them and turns them into creatures whilst collecting other organisms. There's parts of the film that just look really disturbing, but also just really awesome, like with the dog creature, you know, when the Thing sort of infiltrates the dogs that are kept. They're very sad for the dogs, but it ends up being some hybrid kind of three-headed dog monster creature thing. Some great scenes, including the where they have to basically take blood from all the chaps to try and weed out who's got the Thing infiltrating them. But that's a great tense scene. Directed by John Carpenter, of course. Kurt Russell in the main role as MacReady. And yeah, it's just fantastic. Just a big sort of action-packed horror film. You know, it's got a good budget behind it, great effects. Top tier, this one, top tier creature feature. Just a couple more to go then, and I thought I'd pick out a couple of 88 Films ones. These aren't going to be for everybody, and they're both not particularly great films, but they suit the kind of creature feature, trashy, midnight movie, madness kind of like aesthetic, and one of them is The Suckling. Does require a rewatch from me, but still from what I can remember, it's pretty crazy, pretty batshit and mad, and I'll read a bit of the back. Do macabre movies get any more gloriously tasteless than 1990's notoriously nasty slice of creature feature campiness, The Suckling, also known as Sewage Baby? So it has an alternative title as Sewage Baby, which sounds great. I mean, The Suckling's cool, but imagine Sewage Baby. Focusing on an aborted fetus. So you've got this aborted fetus that basically runs wild. I think it's in a brothel or something, from what I can remember. Yep. Very sleazy, very kind of a bit more on the low budget side again, but it's a lot of fun, and that's the Suckling, and that's from, if I can actually find the blooming date, it doesn't actually say the original date, it's an 80s one, Should have perhaps researched for it, but yeah, it's an 80s one, classic creature feature, bit low budget, bit trashy, sleazy characters. A few of them are insufferable, but it's so much trashy fun. The Suckling, also known as Sewage Baby, which I think I prefer. I do like the Suckling, but Sewage Baby. And as far as I pick up, Frogs is alright. It's nothing like majorly special, but it's basically about this family on an island, and when people go into the swamp, they end up dead or they do not return, and it's all down to the frogs and the creatures in the swamp. The animals have basically started turning on the humans, and that's Frogs. Not too bad. It's a 70s one from what I can remember, 1972, so really old, but it's got a great 70s aesthetic. That's one thing I did like about the film a lot. A little bit run-of-the-mill, not the most eventful thing, but it's a solid creature feature, and this is a good release from 88. There you have it, there's my creature feature Carnage. Quick video for your Monday. I'll be back with something else eventually. What's your favourite creature feature? Out of these, I mean, you can't go wrong with The Thing. That's just like top. That's just top tier classic. That didn't even need to be in the video. I mean, everyone knows The Thing. Again, Tremors, awesome. For me in this video, I think kind of like the, you know, one of my personal favourites is the Kindred. I thought this was particularly good. It impressed me because I wasn't expecting much. Sometimes when we go to movies with low expectations, we end up being pleasantly surprised. When you're going with too high an expectation, that leaves a lot of room for disappointment. With the Kindred, I went in low expectations. I thought, yeah, I'll pick it up. You know, I've picked up worse looking movies, and it ended up being really good. And I also like this one as well, Killer Crocodile. Pretty cool. Yeah. Creature feature Carnage. There you go. What's your favourite creature feature? If you watch this video and you'd like to drop a comment, tell me a couple of your favourite creature features, because that's the sort of theme of the day, and I think I'll watch some creature features later. Yeah. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.